For instance, I'll even accept a motherfucker saying Drake on your top 5 only due to the fact because you know what the fuck he talking about. If you can relate to a motherfucker and that's really your man's, cool, that's your top 5. But you're not about to sit here and tell me Big your favorite rapper and you never been in the hood, struggle to struggle, and you don't even know what the 10 crack commandments are. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah. What? What? Yeah. Dang. Yeah. It's me. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, all my niggas tryna holler. Fuck the quarters, got $1. Pop a nigga like a collar. Graduated, got the scholar. Crack a nigga like some book. Chop his hand, wish he took. Whip it right, watch me cook. Watch me get it, watch me flip it. Cut him up and watch him stitch it. Got the stutter, call it rip it. Got him with the fucking stick. Took his food, took his plate. Took his chain, did the race. Hit the lick, see my face. Seen the boys on the way.
Alright, we back again, episode 11 of the Real Spill Podcast. I am your host, motherfucking building. The fellas are all here.
For the first time in a minute.
It's your boy Jay Brook in the building once again.
Back at it, it's your boy Quote, you already know.
You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, it's your boy Slick Nick the Ruler. Let's get it.
LA Dub behind the camera, people.
Dub behind the camera.
We're back. How everybody feeling?
I feel alright, you know. Alright,
How was y'all weekend?
Alright, weekend.
I think
I'm fresh off a Philly trip.
My shit was fucked up.
I seen you was in
Yeah, he was in Philly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
David
fun.
Buster's y'all was at?
Yeah, nigga, I had more fun than the babies.
Yeah, David Buster's. I went to the one in New York.
Yeah.
Live in the 215.
Me and Dave, I went first, and it was alright, and we seen how many fucking kids was in there. Then I brought Shania, and then we went in there, we had fun, and then me and Dave went back. The third time we went, though, we had a fucking
Nigga, I had fun. I ain't gonna front.
David Buster's is lit.
That shit was fun. Big ass, basically an adult Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
alcohol, they serve the bar right there. Like, I'm playing, I got Corona, and I'm shooting jump.
Chilling.
Like, that shit was lit. Yeah. Alright, we gonna start with Tekashi bullshit.
This
Before we do the Tekashi get robbed, have y'all heard the Fifi record?
No, I heard parts of it.
I heard it. I don't really like it, to be honest.
I'm boycotting.
You don't think that's Nicki's leeway of trying to get back out here?
Yeah.
Nah, but it's cool, but
She trolling. Just
exactly. It's funny because Tekashi and Trippie Redd beef, right?
Yeah, they're beefing now.
Trippie Redd tried to get a feature from Drake and got turned down, and now Tekashi comes out with a feature from Nicki. So that's kind of a W for Tekashi. Even if it's an L for Nicki, it's kind of a W for Tekashi. You know what I mean?
It's not kind of, it's a W regardless.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
like,
say
you know what I mean?
it's gonna be a dub for Nicki too because she got, she got
True.
shine.
But he also took an L because he got robbed.
Yeah.
Story was he pulled up to his house after shooting a video at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and niggas cut him off. Got out the car. This is what the first
story's
story
a little
was.
bit too vivid for me. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
The first story I heard when it first came out. Cut him off or whatever. The guy in this car ripped him out, put him in the car, and they were driving around or whatever. They told him if they don't get what they want, that they was gonna kill a nigga or whatever. So they go back to his house, and the story said they went in the house and got the jewelry.
He was still in the car and
He was
shit.
still in the car. One stayed with him while 2 went in the house and robbed him basically. And then they left and still kept the nigga, and then somehow he got out the car, booked it.
Nah, they say he jumped out the car.
Jumped out
That's
the car.
the part I was
yeah,
like,
yeah, he did. Jumped out the car.
Like, it seemed like he wanted to be some superhero
some
type nigga.
pedestrian. They called the cops, and then they told him to get out the car, and he didn't get it. And then another story just surfaced that came out saying Tekashi's story. He said that he was at a red light, and niggas hit the back of his car, and they got out the car or whatever. And 2 niggas with guns got out the car, stole his driver's cell phone, grabbed Tekashi, put him in the truck. Then he said they had him call his baby mom to get the jewelry or whatever, and the money, and to bring it down or whatever. And I don't know.
Look, you're looking rough. You're looking around like
not even on the first story. They said when he jumped out the fucking car that one of the niggas started chasing after him, but then turned around because he didn't want to be
ID'd.
How the fuck you gonna know
The
this?
story
What
is
kind of
too vivid,
information?
yo.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
It sounded like they told the basis of the story and embellished it a little bit.
yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Cause it sounds like, come on man, he jumping out of cars and shit.
Yeah, like,
it sounds like some superhero shit. Like,
On some
fuck out of here.
Like, but the second story was his. The second story sounded more gangster. than the first story sound. And the second story was his. So either if it's even true, I don't even know if it's true.
All I want to know
This
is,
nigga.
where was Treyway?
My thing was, if it's true, why ain't nobody recorded, dog? They recorded X.
They record everything.
X got killed on camera.
Everything gets recorded.
Everything.
Everything.
So how the fuck did this not?
Nobody got a clip of nothing.
And it happens on the day Fifi comes out.
Yeah.
He trolling.
And
That shit was
that's
never
another thing,
promotional.
like,
Yeah,
if it's
that
in New
shit.
York, too, like,
In your own hood.
yeah,
Man, he probably got caught slipping, mouthing onto the wrong nigga at the end of his music video, got popped on, and they came up with a whole scenario. Because, you know what I'm saying?
He a lying ass nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
But we all been waiting
Yeah,
for
that
it.
cigarette. I get it.
We all been waiting for it, though. I've been waiting for it.
Yeah, everybody.
Like it's sad, like even like I said, when the shit with X happened, everybody was expecting it to be Tekashi.
Yes.
So no,
A couple of us.
So this shit. So this shit, it just seems like it still seems like the nigga got lucky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. Y'all believe it?
I believe that he got his ass whooped. I don't believe that whole scenario. I believe somebody probably.
Because the nigga, the picture that they had, the nigga did have a swollen eye and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm not doubting that it happened.
They got makeup.
They got makeup.
Nah, I mean his shit really looked like somebody caught him with the butt of the gun, but
Yeah, he looked
They
like
got movies that
he
they
looked
got
like-
motherfucker on.
I mean, you're right. I ain't saying you wrong, because with Tekashi, anything can go. This
And
nigga
he got
on
money
his
to
fucking
pay
teeth.
for it right
Everything
now.
that he say, you can't trust anything that come out of his
Yeah.
mouth.
exactly, that's the thing.
Yeah, fuck it,
To
bro.
the point where the nigga now is admitting to old shit that he trolled about.
Yeah.
So you
exactly.
gotta be looking at him like, nigga, that shit ain't
Did they
happening.
get the I Love Pony chain?
I don't know. I don't think he said which chain, but they said like
He gone.
almost 200,000 in jewelry.
Somebody-
If he's smart, he gonna get it back in insurance anyways.
Yeah.
If he's smart enough.
I don't know. Tekashi. I don't know. He's kind of smart though.
He probably scamming
That
right
nigga
now.
is smart,
Probably scamming right
right?
now. Probably getting that
Probably
shit.
getting insurance money. He ain't got the fucking chain.
You never know.
Right?
No, that nigga not that smart.
I don't know. The way he came
Yeah,
up.
son, the way he.
That nigga's smart, yo.
Yeah.
As much as I hate this nigga, the nigga's a fucking genius when it comes to making that bread on that fucking social media, though. Because it seems like, to the point where it's like, you will know this nigga is trolling. Everybody in the world will know he's trolling, but they'll go along with the story and watch it and just. It's
Smart
just,
stuff, though. Like, he know what he doing.
yeah, he doing something
I
right.
mean, he said it when X died, when everybody made like those little tribute videos to when X died, and then he says he be trolling too much, and he like, he
Now
knows
that you
what's
said that, he
happening.
just posted something like 20 minutes ago with a picture of X talking about how he feared for his life and shit.
Mhm.
And a lot of blah, blah, blah. But you can't even believe
You
that.
can't believe it.
Like, even if he is lying,
Right,
if he
like-
is lying, that's some low shit to post X
Mhm.
and to use him in your troll. So if he is lying and he posted that shit with X and saying about how he's scared for his life, now this nigga's really going overboard.
But the way this shit is nowadays, how far is overboard now?
That's true.
You know what I mean? The way the internet is, how far is overboard?
They killed X for 50,000. There was 50,000 in that. I don't know if y'all
I heard about
50,000 in the Louis Vuitton. They killed that nigga for 50,000, my nigga. That's
That's
a
crazy.
nah. So I know I be broke, but I ain't killing nobody.
Hell
You
no.
gonna need
My family need to be good
50.
for forever for me to even
Yeah,
think about
exactly,
risking that shit. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Like, that's
If I'm sitting in jail, my family needs to not be worried about a fucking penny. Because I put my life on the line, alright, y'all are good. But other than that, nah, nigga.
But then that year they blowing that whole 50,000.
Of course. A year, nigga.
Yeah,
that shit could be blown in a month. Easy.
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 Like, nigga, that shit is
And it's crazy though. X was humble as hell. Like that nigga ain't really never beef with nobody.
Nah.
It's just
It was
like-
it always started. They would beef with him. And it was
Uh-huh.
Drake. Like I remember when he first came on, it was because Drake stole his record.
Yeah, his
he got
skaters or
locked
whatever.
up, I guess.
But let's keep 100 though. I seen that nigga X fight. Ain't nobody want to fight that nigga
Oh, yeah,
X.
I seen that.
X is out here beat. Well,
Nah,
he
I
was
can
out
tell
here
by that video they
beating
dropped.
niggas ass.
That video they dropped after he died. I can tell in that video that a nigga can play because he was
Yeah.
playing himself in the
Yeah.
You can tell that.
You can tell he
that
got
nigga-
some
he
hands,
definitely-
yo.
Like you, when he was just squaring up, that
Yeah,
nigga was
like,
all
you can
persistent
tell-
with it.
You
Like
can tell that nigga he's had some places.
Yeah.
For sure.
that nigga was out here choking niggas out and smiling at the camera and shit. Like nigga,
I got him.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. For a depressed ass nigga, he knew what he was doing.
Alright, 50 and Mayweather back at it again.
Again?
Yeah.
Did y'all see?
Wait.
what he was saying?
I did see a video of some
No.
shit. I didn't watch it
When
though.
Mayweather was talking about this nigga's kids.
Nigga, did you
Oh,
see?
wow.
Did you see what 50 had said that it was Floyd's rough draft.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Bad grammar.
He said it was his rough draft.
Yo, he said this was Floyd's rough draft, but until he found some ghostwriters.
Yeah.
Yo, when I say 50 destroyed this man.
Oh wow. Alright. Yeah, I see it now.
Yo, listen. Ain't quote. This nigga said, I'ma say it just how it's typed. You know what I'm saying? This nigga said 50 Cent broke. He got herpes from DJ. His vitamin water deal wasn't not for 300 meals. He said, you should just be a blogger cause you stay in other people's business. Your own son does not even mess with you. There is a lot of people who hate you too. Don't ask to borrow money from me anymore.
Yo, I gotta send you that picture too, so you can post it during the video.
Man, get the straps. Get the straps, man.
Strap.
Get the strap.
This shit was crazy. Like it was. I don't even know why it started, to be honest.
It don't even matter.
50
lives for that shit,
Him
yo,
and
I'm
Floyd
telling you.
always go back and forth, though. They be friends, then they be beefing, then they be friends, then they be beefing.
So you think it's for clout?
You never know.
Real
what
question is Floyd or 50 in a fight.
Floyd at 50 in a fight?
I mean, Floyd is smaller. Than 50,
I
that's
know,
what I'm
but
saying.
50 that you can tell that he got hands
I'm
too.
going with
That's what I'm
Floyd.
saying. How many times?
I'm going with
How
Floyd.
many times is it gonna take Floyd to hit 50 before?
Exactly.
How many times you gonna take 50 to
50
hit
to actually
Floyd?
get to him,
Like,
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm just
Like
I'm playing devil's
Floyd
advocate.
is a defensive fighter. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I
50
can't
got to connect
I
first.
feel like
Yeah.
that shit would look like Tyson versus Floyd.
Alright, put it this way. Are you talking in the ring?
In the ring, yeah.
Oh, in the ring? Yeah, Floyd.
Floyd all
Floyd
day.
gonna watch that man. Street fight?
I got
He's
Street,
gonna gas.
if we talking a street fight, 50 might have a chance because 50 gonna take nigga the corner you want a car.
He's gonna go up, grab that nigga.
Yeah.
Bam.
And he get that nigga up with the rap. Chill, Floyd. We fuck what you saying.
I'll be that.
Shit. You gonna do it with me watching, because I ain't getting involved.
You know, my man looking at the camera when he said
Ain't no fair ones.
that nigga licked that shit.
Ain't no fair ones, boy. What you talking about, man?
Hey,
He said, right?
Faith out here wilding.
Definitely.
yo,
Wow,
did
what
you hear that
Yeah.
post?
She married.
This
Married
nigga,
CBJ.
this nigga said.
Oh, what?
Ate Biggie ass, yo.
She ain't big.
Yeah.
She ain't, hold on, pause. She ain't big.
Nori, listen now.
She ain't biggie butt?
Nori asked her. She said, "Did Biggie ever eat your ass?" Everybody starts laughing. She was basically like, "Well, yeah, we were married. I might have ate his ass a few times." Like, I was like, "Oh Lord, like, oh
was
Lord."
on the drink champ?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I don't know if she was on Drink Champs, but the recording that I heard, it was Nori asking her the questions. So I'm like, and it fucked me up because I forgot about it, and then you posted that shit with as soon as the fat nigga on the place. I was like, yo, this nigga JoJo's going to hell, son. I was like, that shit's crazy.
Yo,
Baby want to do that shit we did the other night.
Man, that's gross. Nah,
That's
nigga. She
horrible.
made Stevie J like on some sneak tip shit. Didn't
Yeah.
tell nobody.
I mean,
this
what
dude,
was she
this
supposed
post
to?
said that Biggie's rolling in his grave.
Was Faith supposed to tell everybody that you don't marry
The
Stevie?
spot? No, yeah, that. Nah. But still though, but
Yeah, that's not exactly my point though. It's just like,
but my thing is, you didn't tell nobody you getting married, but you tell everybody you eating Biggie's ass.
Basically.
So you.
Well, that
That's just
question.
crazy.
yeah,
No, it wasn't. He asked if he ate Faith's ass.
Nori asked all
And
his
then
fucking
she
guests that.
said,
Yeah, but
yeah.
it was in that category.
They were just talking.
It's not like she was like, yeah.
She could've just said, yeah, Biggie ate my ass.
But we could have all went our whole lives
Without knowing she ate Biggie ass.
Had his ass ate by Faith.
I mean,
I would
it's
much
good
rather-
entertainment.
I would much rather her tell me she's married.
Exactly. And that'd be the end of the story.
She eating Biggie's ass. Some shit you can keep to yourself.
That's true.
For real.
I mean, I don't care that you said it, but damn,
I
babe.
didn't want to know
You
it.
picking and choosing the wrong shit to talk about.
you know, my man Jada kissing Lil C's in the back, like,
Oh,
Facts,
man.
Niggas was already questioning Biggie because he's talking about fucking sucking your daddy's dick.
Yeah.
Now you talking about
that line always been suspect.
Yeah, son, exactly.
And, like, and
Now
I
you
understood the bar, and it was like, all right,
Yeah,
it's a cold bar, but nigga.
It's like, still,
nigga.
No, son, no. Some shit you just don't say, bro.
Yeah.
She was eating it like that's called go. It's called go. It's like,
Tongue go 160. Right through the button. Tongue run.
They said her tongue go 160.
Yo, we about to go over all of Biggie's lyrics and just listen to them differently. Like,
He said, I know
everything
you
just
sick
sounds
of this
different.
tongue, your booty will tickle it.
Stop, yo. It's starting to get a little bit disrespectful.
He said, so get with this. It's easy.
so do you think Pac fucked Faith then?
Yep.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
After this going on, Mary and CBJ, yes, Pac fucked Faith. Pac definitely hit that shit, my nigga.
Why not?
He definitely cracked.
Why not?
Why?
Now I feel like Kim was the real rider.
Why did you feel like that?
Huh?
Why did you feel like
She married Stevie
Because
J.
the way they tried to demonize her for supposedly
She
sleeping with
was,
Pop,
yeah.
and then now she marries this nigga.
Stevie J.
What makes you think
My
she
nigga
wouldn't
is
fuck Pop and she'll marry that nigga? So
Nah,
it's Stevie Slimy. It's Slimy.
So then,
Stevie J, man.
Who could Faith Evans marry for her not to be pointing it out like that?
Not that nigga.
So
Not
who?
Stevie.
I don't know, but not Stevie.
But what you
Nah.
what you mean?
Because Pac is a better person than Stevie J.
Understood. So I'm saying though, like so it's like.
It's not like she was with somebody and married this nigga Steve.
No, I mean, it's just the fact that she knows the nigga's history. The nigga's got how many millions of child support.
But my thing is not even who. It was like
Every nigga
Faith
got history.
was like
So would
the
Faith be in the
golden
wrong?
wife. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was like she was.
That
like,
was Biggie's.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, Biggie's wife.
But then when you see,
You just
it's
said
been
it.
so long since Biggie died. The person she decides to marry after Biggie, and everything was down, is Stevie
Stevie
J.
J.
That's like I don't know.
So-
Maybe Pac wasn't lying.
Exactly.
So like would it be like more respectful like if like she married kids? Like if say her Jada
A little bit.
Jada got married.
I would have took it in a little bit better.
Yeah.
He's a better man. I mean, like,
I would have taken it in a lot better.
That's
That
what
was
I'm saying.
Biggie's,
I don't think y'all
man and all that
know
shit.
like
Like,
I mean, he's a dirtball.
Exactly. He's a straight slime bucket, dog. Like,
Dirtball, son.
real.
There's always
Crazy.
some publicity.
He'll straight tell you that shit too. I'm a
Yeah,
slime
you know what I
ball.
mean? It's, I don't know, there's too much shit hidden behind the cameras.
Yeah.
Go off of it.
So you saying you don't know? You don't think she fucked Pac?
Just
because that she married Stevie, you don't-
Nah, I been thought she fucked Pac. Bitch. You know what I mean?
I guess I'm the only nigga who be mad sad when I hear something. Like, she was a pretty loyal bitch at one point. You got fucking niggas. That's why.
It's just that who it was. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
Stevie is
It's
like,
Stevie, dog.
that
Like,
nigga's a dirtball, son.
like if anything, like
Faith of all people, man, I would at least expect Kim
exactly.
over Faith.
Hey, yo.
And that what'd you say?
He said bitches call me dirtball.
I bet you I had that bitch ready to marry a nigga. For real.
That's crazy.
Fucking Faith and Stevie J.
Fucking Nah, fuck this. Y'all heard that story about that dude who stole his date's car to go on another date?
Faith Pugh thought it was a nice surprise when an old friend from high school, 21-year-old Kelton Griffin, sent her a text asking her on a date. But she says things got awkward when he showed up to meet her without a car.
I don't know who dropped him off. He just got dropped off.
She says Griffin couldn't decide where to take her to dinner, so they drove around for a bit and pulled into a gas station. That's when she says he made an unusual request.
He asked me, could I go in the gas station for him to get a cigar?
After she went inside, she says this date went from bad to worse.
He just drove off. I came outside and my car was gone.
Stranded at the gas station, Pugh says she called her mom to come get her. That's when she got a text from her godsister, who said she was going on a date with Kelton Griffin that night.
I said, okay, well, send me the address to where you at and I'm on my way.
With her godsister's help, Pugh says she tracked them to a local drive-in movie theater where she found her car with Griffin inside. She says his second date of the evening wasn't impressed with him either.
And he let her drive. So she drove him to the drive-in. He didn't even have any money. She actually paid their way to get in the drive-in just so I could get my car back.
Pugh called the cops to the drive-in where they arrested Griffin and charged him with theft of property. He's reportedly being held on $10,000 bond, and Pugh says he won't be getting any help from her to pay it.
I hope he's in jail for a long time. I never want to speak to him ever again.
Sounds like a no to a second date.
This nigga's a god.
Check that out and see if his name was Bowie. He the goat. He the goat.
See if the nigga was on a date. He stole his date's car to go on another date with another bitch.
He said this nigga's
That's
a
some
god.
bully shit.
That's some dope shit.
That's crazy.
You need to start GoFundMe for this.
So he literally like strong-armed the whip from her, like,
That's what I'm saying.
like literally just took the whip from her, like.
You know what
I'm gonna get
happened?
this
Did he
bitch.
leave her in the restaurant?
Oh, you want some other shit?
I'm done.
Nigga, so sad. We need to start GoFundMe for this.
I'm done. He needed his own car.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm willing to put this nigga on my insurance.
You gotta do something first.
I ain't gonna go that far. I got
You gotta tell
$20.
me what this up.
Oh wow.
Y'all keep talking.
I got $20, like I said.
I got $20.
When it's on that Instagram shit, follow me back.
Follow me.
So as the list goes on, y'all heard about Wendy Williams and Bill Cope?
Man,
Oh, yeah.
look how big her eyes
Wendy been on
is,
coke
bro.
for years, though.
Right?
That shit.
She been doing coke for years.
How you doing?
Exactly.
She be doing lines longer than her legs.
Shorty said she don't even regret it.
Exactly.
Hell
I seen this story. I ain't gonna lie, I be getting a lot of shit from Vlad, and I don't even like Vlad.
Yeah, that nigga be having a lot of info though.
Word.
I fuck with
But
Vlad.
she was talking about years of
Hashtag Vlad.
Cocaine.
Some beans.
abuse.
I guess she got like a foundation or something going on right now.
How you call it abuse if you did it? Bitch, you abusing yourself. That's not abuse. That's not abuse.
You was
Cheating the shit
enjoying
out of
yourself.
cocaine.
Hell yeah, fucking that cocaine up.
How you doing, head ass bitch?
That's why her body look like that.
She trying to
I
make
got
it
coke.
Yo, bro, yeah, drinking?
I might. I don't think so. Oh, there's juice boxes at the bottom.
My guy.
Somebody just popped up.
Yeah, that's mine.
Hold back, hold on. Look at here, drinking Kool-Aid jammers.
See, the God is in some deep shit.
Is that shit really following through like that?
Son,
That rape shit?
yeah, the Spanish Fly episode though. Like, see, cause a lot of people like see the guy think he's slick. I follow Charlamagne a lot. So the thing is, right? He has some shit. Like he has this story, but he always tells this story about how he threw a party and this bitch said she got raped at the party.
Yeah.
He got charged with it.
He said he had left the party and
He had
everything.
left the party, but he didn't get. They had
Somebody
DNA
else went
tested.
through some shit like that.
They had got DNA tests and shit, and it wasn't him or whatever. So they just get him for contributing to delinquency
Alcohol,
for minors
yeah.
and shit. Alright, so scratch that. So, and that's what was in the news for his ass for a while. And that's why everything's starting to circulate now.
Mm.
But now there's a fucking audio of his one of his episodes, Spanish, where he's talking about how he was fucking with this 15-year-old girl. He gave her Spanish Fly without her knowing.
What's that?
It's like a date rape
Yeah,
type. You know what I mean?
yeah. And he fucked her, right? And he was talking in the joint about how she was basically unconscious when he fucked the bitch.
So,
He said this shit like, but
So
that's why I was on Facebook and they didn't drop the episode, the Brilliant Idiots episode. So I was like, oh, this nigga's ducking
Mhm.
because this shit is booming right now. As you can see, I even shared this shit. As you can see, and then the episode came out. Nigga says nothing about it. He doesn't speak one
They edited the
fucking
hell out of that
word
shit.
about this shit. Either
That shit
he
is on
edited
the-
it
that
or
shit
his
on the
lawyers
video.
are involved and he
Yep.
don't want to speak one
Yep.
word and he's trying to get this shit. like gone, my nigga. But Charlamagne.
Part of me is wanting to say, nah, she just trying to get some bread, but at the same time, it's like if he did that shit, man.
But my thing is it the 15-year-old girl that the Spanish like that's doing this right now, or is it the girl at the party,
Yeah.
or are they the same fucking girl?
Exactly.
Because if it's the same girl,
Just the fact that he's talking like that, and he has that case going on.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then him and Schultz is in here laughing about it.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Yo, so you raped her? This is laughing, my nigga. Like, you know,
Wild.
he on some shit right now.
Well, speaking of lawyers, how about Offset though? Offset just came home, or he got let off.
Yeah, they said that
What was he going up for?
he had a gun in the car.
Yeah.
But they said he was on probation or parole, but he's not. So,
Nigga,
part of me
did
said he's not.
you hear? You see what he said to the fan? Or like somebody who like,
Yeah,
oh, that
she
shit,
talking about-
that shit busted out on the gram, right? And she was like, oh, well, Offset should have known better. That he got all this money. Like, you know what it's hitting for. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, this nigga Offset was like, yo, just keep your broke ass over there, keep hating, and I'm gonna keep over here making this money. Thrive off of the brokenness. Like, yo, so I'm just, yo, that right there had niggas commenting like, yo, Offset, you the GOAT, son. Nigga, fuck that hating ass bitch, yo.
But at the same time, playing devil's advocate, she's kind of right.
Yeah, she is.
She's kind of right.
Yeah.
Like, his Offset
Just
was the
had a
one that's
baby,
always in legal troubles. He was always in some shit
Yeah.
when they first started. Like, and he's the one that gets caught up again on some shit. Like, in a way, she's right, but at the same time, worry about your own fucking shit.
Basically.
I feel like
Facebook trying to
I feel
Social
like-
media gives everybody a voice.
I feel like you gotta stoop down to a certain level to beef with amigos. Cause like let's be
He said
real.
with amigos.
like let's be yeah. But let's be real though. It's just like you can't take none of them niggas serious. You know what I'm saying? Take off. You know what I'm saying? If you want to shoot the fade with you gonna look at this nigga. If you don't get your Jimmy Neutron blasting off ass.
But on some real shit, it's like, how can you even go to that level of being a celebrity and even paying attention to some little shit like that? I'd be like,
That's what everybody was talking about me,
Yeah, I'm
Meek
saying,
at
like,
one point.
yeah.
Emotional ass nigga, because the nigga sitting there reading all the comments.
They got all the celebrities. If you want a celebrity to talk to you, go to their page and talk shit. That's the only time
They gonna say something.
You can praise them niggas all you want, but they won't say a word. As soon as you pop some shit, they're in their comment section replying to you. My nigga, niggas is butthurt. Right?
Yeah.
Niggas definitely be butthurt. Because I just seen Fad. He posted a picture with
him and his
Emily,
girl.
and then some bitch was like, I'm restrained from saying what I want to say. And he was like, it's for fame, dumbass. And I won't refrain from blocking you, bitch. Out of all of the comments, that's
one
the one
comment.
he had to reply
Which
to.
means
like, niggas
either he is reading all them shits or he paying somebody to read all them shits. Like, for
exactly, like niggas be butthurt. So like,
real.
if I was a celebrity, I would fucking react with the people that praise me.
Basically.
right.
You can't say you don't give a fuck, you broke and all that. You do give a fuck because you stop time out of your day
Exactly.
to reply to a nobody with 200 followers, a broke motherfucker with 200 followers.
Exactly.
So somebody's hurt, my nigga. You're a millionaire with millions of followers.
Somebody's
and you had
tight.
to stop your day to talk to this 200 follower broke ass motherfucker.
Somebody's
I
tight.
feel like
Somebody
niggas shouldn't even be fucking with Fab. Fab in a rampage right now. He out here beating up bitches' dads. He beating up bitches. Bitch, you might as well watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna save you. You know he willing to take that charge. He did it once. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's why the bitch had commented because he was in a picture with his girl.
Yeah.
She was trying to say something. Like, fuck out of here. I mean, I feel them niggas too. Like, you came all the way to my page to talk shit. Like, but I'm pretty sure she wasn't the only one on your page talking shit. So what made you stop at that one?
They had some type of interaction besides the internet.
That's what I'm saying. Something
I feel like,
these niggas
bitch, I
be
just
coming
get
out
a
of
whole
nowhere.
income tax check on my fucking 3-day spa.
I was like, bitch, why don't you the one just basically asking for my backstage pass? Like, you know, you're just trying to cut my show.
That's the whole reason that Fab and his bitch was fighting because of that bitch. That's probably why.
My dog got a better house than you.
He said my dog got a better
Dog house got a
Dog house.
Right.
That's dog.
Right.
That's the first thing I thought of too.
Alright, Wendy's dick the cocaine, nobody cares. Offset got arrested. Second Entertainment got a Hollywood star and it took how long?
About
12
damn time.
years?
Shout out Chad.
That was
Hey, you on the wall.
that
Sit it there.
the original Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
Do they all got stars? I'm sure Bernie got a star.
I think
DL, that's what I'm saying. Does DL have a star? I don't think DL might have a
if
star.
you did, it wasn't public.
They don't,
Bernie better have a fucking star.
they don't fuck with DL.
Nah.
Hollywood don't fuck with DL.
Nah.
He's too outspoken.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's
Yo, I seen some shit. He said some shit. What did he say? I like DL. He be spitting some facts, but sometimes that nigga be all some shit.
Nah, don't really not fuck.
Oh, he said Luke Cage is gonna get black people in the hood shot. That's what he said. DL.
When was the nigga in the
The
show?
fuck, nigga?
That's the whole point of Luke Cage, just so
So we
niggas
can't have a black superhero. If we gonna think we superheroes, like, what do you think of your own people? How dumb do you think we are, man?
I mean, the only reason I fuck with DL Hewley is because like
I fuck with
his work ethic is like so funny because like he's so original that like he'll say some out of the blue, not even funny shit. Like he'll say some real gay shit and he'll laugh at it. He'll like, and he chewing on a cigar. Yeah, I had the other bitch in my house too.
Nigga, you thinking about soul play? It says Bernie Mac does have one. He got one June 2nd last year. Last year was still kind of late.
Yeah,
for Bernie Mac. You know what I
like
mean?
he been dead for how long now?
Exactly.
Yeah, Hollywood be fucking with black people.
Then Mac
I mean,
died in 09.
shit. You gotta look at the artist wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many artists? You know what I mean?
That was like, I mean, like
Yeah,
even
man.
for what? Who was it? Cube.
Yeah,
Cube just got one recently.
Just got his.
What?
I think last year
Star,
also.
star, yeah.
And that nigga been in the game doing music and videos and shit for fucking years. Like,
Yeah, that's how they treat it. It means that's a black person.
You don't
Man,
think it's fucked up that they took Bill Cosby's star off?
nope. It's like, I don't know. I could care less.
I even give a damn about
Honestly, like, the way Bill Cosby been talking about our generation in general, Bill Cosby been white for years, dog. For real, like,
About what Bill did or Bill didn't do.
he was pro-black, but when it came
Right?
to our
Like-
generation, it's, oh, these kids this, these kids that. It's like, dude, y'all don't give nobody, he don't give nobody a chance. But then this shit comes out about him, it's like, okay, nigga, now what?
He wants all of us, all of his people to stand up for him.
But you supposedly date raping bitches. Like,
Yeah.
the whole time you was making money, you supposedly raping bitches, but you got all this shit to say about other people.
Facts. I still say nigga with some pudding pie.
Exactly, that's just crazy.
That ass.
You're like, I hope he didn't do it, but I mean, putting shit past that nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck
son.
Bill
I think Bill
Cosby.
did that shit.
He did, just
He
too much
did
shit.
I don't, even if it wasn't all of the bitches.
It's too many of them coming out for him to not.
Let's keep it
Exactly.
real, though. Let's keep it real.
It's too many of them for him to not have done all of them.
Let's keep it true. though. Fuck Bill Cosby.
He's 76. Yo, y'all flavor my man. My man just said he didn't do all of it. He might did some. The nigga was like at least 6. It's like nigga, I think there was only 9 that got accused. Like,
Put a
what?
number on it,
Yeah,
though.
he did like a quarter. So he
Gotta put a percentage on it.
33%.
Yep, gotta put a percentage on that shit.
He was dropping quaaludes like Kobe was dropping 3.
Yo, that meme is fucking hilarious. They got that nigga like this with a fucking pill in the air with a big ass martini glass on the other side of
The reason I just didn't find the bullshit is just because like nigga, you ain't even try it. Like not like he should have. Like it would have been right, but it's just like you was out here raping. He was out here raping nobody. He was out here raping nobody bitches. Like nigga, did you see Claire?
Yeah, the chicks.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
The chicks that are coming
have
out
you
for
seen
him?
Denise? Like, you know what I'm saying, son? Out of the bitches you chose to rape, as fucked up and wild as I just said, but like, nigga, like, that's the reason why I don't believe it, because it's just like,
Because of the bitch.
This
yeah,
nigga-
like, nigga, like,
this nigga
some
Nick-
ratchet, ugly
This
bitch.
nigga
Like,
Nick just said he has poor choice in rape.
nah, like, I didn't mean it like that, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
rated bitches. Look what they look like.
Bitches are ugly as fuck. That one bitch look like a straight up dude, yo.
yeah,
Like her shoulders are straight across. She just like,
Was that the soccer star?
I think so. That bitch looked broad. You know? I was like, yeah, she probably fucked Bill Cosby up if she had to.
I seen her back in the picture back in the day. and I was
Now,
like,
nigga,
yeah.
she is like, like what the
She
fuck?
probably raped that nigga.
Exactly. Took the
with
drill
some
off.
pudding pops.
Y'all seen
She
that?
swapped the drink like.
Y'all seen that interview with NBA YoungBoy and that reporter?
Oh, she straight shot her shot with that nigga.
Yeah, she shot her shot with NBA YoungBoy. And then she dropped the video talking about how she was uncomfortable.
What?
Swear to God, son, she dropped the video on YouTube talking about how she was uncomfortable, and then she deleted it. But she was clearly the one.
She shot her shot, and he saw the shot coming, and alley-ooped that bitch for it. Like, she came at him, and he was like, all right, let's go on a date type shit.
This one reporter came, shot her, let me see.
That's crazy.
Shot her shot.
Because she definitely came at him.
These bitches
And then-
shit.
The bitch had the nerve, son, talking about I was uncomfortable.
No, you wasn't,
Like,
bitch.
bitch, what? You was
Loving, not uncomfortable.
You was loving.
She said that
like
because the nigga at her job was probably like, what are you doing?
Right?
What are you doing, bitch? You're supposed to be asking questions. Not
Somebody
doing
probably
everything.
made fun of her, like, yo, he's old enough to be your son.
Yeah, somebody said something that made her fucking try to retract shit. Because she definitely came at him. He didn't come at her not one bit that I noticed.
Here it go right here.
I don't know how to play.
You don't know how to play, so you just gonna be bench warming?
Yup.
With a mouthful of ice, though.
Yeah.
Would you play with your ice if they called you in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I see yesterday that you only follow 5 people. Why do you only follow 5 people?
My bad, give us a break.
Internet stuff. He's weird.
Yeah, but shit crazy.
I think you're very handsome in person. Dude, what's your favorite feature about yourself?
You're very handsome in
You're
person.
handsome online as well, but like this is my first time seeing you.
You want to take you on a date?
Boom.
You want to take me on a date?
Boom. She entertained it right there.
How old are you?
22.
He lied like a motherfucker.
How old is he?
18.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
We can go wherever we want to go, even with you being 18.
For sure.
Alright, well, I'll hold you to it.
You see? She clearly shot her shot.
She shot her
dropped the
shot.
video. Then she dropped the video and said how she felt uncomfortable.
That bitch wasn't uncomfortable.
He on a molly.
That bitch was not
He on a
uncomfortable.
molly.
I think my man NBA stupid than a motherfucker.
No, he ain't. That nigga 18 and rich with a dick. That's all that's going on.
No,
That's all that's going on.
I'm talking about his personality. You seen what that nigga was talking? He said,
Yeah. That's how they told him before.
And then my man looked up and was like, you want me to take you on a date?
He thought about it like, he looked up like, I'm about to try
She
this.
said, what's your favorite feature about you? He said,
Yo. My teeth is.
word up. She said, how old are you? 22.
That nigga look around and get confirmation from his mom, Joe. That nigga's mom was right behind him.
That nigga looked around like none of his boys was here to rat him out. He was like,
Mama.
22.
That's funny.
My birthday tomorrow, I'm turning 23. He started looking at my
Like
eyes.
she was nervous and uncomfortable.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
These bitches be doing too fucking much.
Fuck that bitch.
I'm tired of this fucking Me Too.
Let's take a minute and say, fuck the boys who just getting charged for the Eric Garner shit.
They didn't get charged.
They didn't? Well,
They
they about to
didn't.
get
I don't
charged.
know. That's what I'm asking you.
They're getting charged now. They're investigating them actually.
Good.
Internal Affairs is investigating 2 cops. I think that's it. But
Word
that's
up.
them policing themselves. So
That's all they doing. That's
it's
most.
not,
That's
that
what
don't
most
mean
police
niggas is
departments
getting
do.
indicted. That don't mean. I mean, like niggas.
I mean, it's still worth a chance
Hopefully,
to something.
yeah. It's long enough.
I'll be back.
It's been like 2 years, 3 years, right? It's been a while.
Something like that. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Like, what took so fucking long is the real question. Cops is out here wilding.
Well, I mean, shout out to Eric Garner and his family. Hope they get justice, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
do.
It ain't right, it ain't right.
Basically.
Peace to that man.
Word. Let that man sleep in peace.
Fucking Kevin Gates said he was nervous to perform.
Why?
About what?
I don't know, son. He said he's
Because he's on probation, man. Let a nigga act up. He going back to jail.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He ain't got time to be fucking around with y'all motherfuckers. You know what I
He
mean?
went to jail because he kicked some bitch in the face while he was performing.
Right.
That's why he got locked up. So I think.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, though, that's a self-control problem. That's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, nigga, if your job is to make music and your job is to perform and go to venues and shit like that, but you can't do that because you don't have no self-control, bro, that's a loss on your side. Fuck probation, nigga.
It's been
like,
a
you know
while
what I'm
since
saying?
that nigga performed,
And exactly. So it's just like, nigga.
That's where the bread at. You better fucking.
And that's exactly it.
Get it
You know what I'm
together.
saying? You talking about you want perform because you worried about somebody pissing you off and you gonna react the wrong way, nigga. You a grown ass man.
I mean, you gotta that shit's gotta be traumatizing though to react like you normally would react. Now imagine if he wasn't a celebrity. You think he'd have got locked up for as long as he did?
Hell no.
Exactly. He's a celebrity now. That's all it is. That shit probably woke him up like, fuck, I can't be kicking bitches no more.
Nigga, you couldn't even be kicking bitches anyway.
But you ain't gonna be thinking about losing everything because you ain't really got too much.
But though, also at the same time, though, you can't sit here and be like, well, I'm not gonna perform because I don't have no self-control.
I mean, that's just stupid.
He said he's nervous.
Well, but that's the whole thing. Like, you couldn't even feel like that, son. That's because you're basically letting other motherfuckers, you're letting other motherfuckers fuck up your bread.
Basically.
By you off of the shit because
not even
nervous.
them, you.
Yeah, like
you're letting yourself fuck up your bread.
Exactly, because you can't control yourself. Nah, get you wild and stop playing. Get your ass on stage. Get this spread. Eat your girl boo.
Nigga on there eating toes and shit. You seen that shit?
Oh nah.
That nigga. He was going in on that.
Nah,
Drika.
Nah. Speaking of toes, I know it's an old post with when that nigga Joel's was in the bathtub kissing his girl's toe. Yeah, how big her feet was. He was kissing his daddy foot. Swear to God. See how big her feet was. Nigga straight like nigga, he kissed her toe. Her whole toe was like this on his face. Like hell no, bitch. Like
doing the most now.
It be the niggas who get caught up and be hurt. That's some Jim Jones shit. Like, the niggas who be getting caught up and be like, damn, I forgot she got half of everything.
Half of
Baby, come here, let me kiss your feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, word up. And bitches be like, and then that's why she took that picture though. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. She's out there, look at this hoe ass nigga kissing my foot.
Now.
Word up. Like,
what's this girl named Candela, right?
I don't know.
Damn. Pusha T got married.
Yeah, I peeped that.
Over the weekend.
The
He
Virginia
performed at his own wedding.
For real?
You think that's why?
What a guy.
It wouldn't be wet. If he wrote a song for his wife, it wouldn't be wet. But if it's just some shit that he has written that he done sold and all this, like that's kind of.
I seen a video.
Yeah, I'm not performing that my whole life.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm glad. Because I seen Elliot
that.
Wilson posted and somebody was like, Pusha T's a god or some shit for performing at his own wedding.
Like I said, if it was some shit that nobody heard and it was just for him and his wife and shit, then okay. But like I said, if it's something that's been on an album,
who Pusha got
like
married?
Hell Have No Fury or some shit like that, like nah, like
Virginia Joy, I think her name is.
exactly. That's how he wanted.
Right, like you did the same thing you did with.
Yeah, but see, I didn't perform it.
Yeah,
I just played the song at the
played
wedding.
the song. But yeah, I mean, like as far as like getting up and actually just performing some
The
shit.
nigga was on a stage.
I'm not doing that.
Nah.
No, I'm not doing that.
I don't know.
If anything, nigga, I'm gonna have someone else come. You perform for me. That's it.
Yeah,
most niggas' wives at that time would have been like, nigga, you're not at work.
Right.
This is what you do all day. Get the fuck off the stage.
Right.
Go get me a glass of champagne. Get the fuck off the stage.
You're working, my nigga. That's a job. Like,
Basically.
That's a job, son. You really
But how dope would that shit be if that nigga got paid to perform at his own wedding? That would be dope. I don't know who would be paying.
That means if that nigga got paid to go perform at his own wedding, that means it's not his wedding.
Exactly.
Like, that means your wife just paid you to perform.
Y'all money ain't y'all money.
That's something, well, you know what I'm saying? I done put a ring on it, so that shit gonna cost you an extra 15, 20, you know what I'm saying?
I need that.
It's definitely not some goat shit.
It's not.
This is what you get.
So would it be
That's
what
SoundCloud.
would it be? So would it be some shit if Jigga did it?
Nah, son. That's not.
You can't do that.
That's
It's
not
your
something
wedding.
you do. Not if you're a known rapper.
Exactly. That's what you do.
You
That's
make
your
music for a
job.
living, and you perform at your own wedding. Nah, son.
And like I said, being that if that's what you do, I can understand that if it's a gift, you wrote a song for her specifically. Nobody's ever heard it except her and the people at the.
This is the only
that
time
makes sense.
you'll ever hear it.
You have your recording on your phone whenever you want to listen to my song. That makes sense. But like I said, if that song was on any album that he ever sold, fuck the album, mixtape, anything that anybody's ever heard, that shit is whack as
talking about
fuck.
selling coke.
Exactly.
At his wedding.
Because that's what he does best.
on stage, you don't get points for that, dog. It's like, nah, son.
This bitch in there turning out.
It's like, yeah.
Talking about what happened to that boy. Word up.
Nah, that's
I ain't
not.
trying to get the sports yet. Let me finish off. Oh, Bobby Shmurda gets out in 2020.
20, yeah.
2 years.
When I get off probation.
Murder.
You think he gonna turn up?
He needs to if you want to get that
Nah,
back.
you think he gonna be for the 6ix9ine?
He says he ain't worried about that shit, but why would he be?
Is he gonna be too late with the trend?
That's the thing. Well, I mean, he's young enough though.
Yeah, like is his music gonna? Yeah,
exactly.
Nah, I think he's still gonna be booked. I think so.
So you think he's not gonna pop like he did when he
As
first came
fast
out?
as music comes and goes these days,
Exactly.
I don't think he can pick up where he left
That's
off.
why I
don't
do
think
know
the
what-
fans
Did it
receive
say-
him. It's
I disagree.
depressing music.
Uh-huh.
Did it say when Running Rebel gets out?
Roddy home, I think.
Nah, right now.
No, Roddy not.
Pretty sure they get out around the same time because they took a deal
Yeah.
at that. They was talking about how they took a deal where Rowdy got maybe a year more because Bobby snitched on him or something like that. It was close.
No,
I didn't hear
I disagree though. I think Bobby gonna kick off because right when he was starting to buzz, he got jammed up. You feel me? And it's just
So
like
people are going to be happy to hear from him.
Yeah, that's-
But how long is that going to?
But I think
he's gonna hold that.
But I think though it's just like even when he was doing his little mixed interviews over the phone and shit, like he said he got shit still in the cut that still not even dressed. So I feel like the music that he still had in that time frame that niggas was feeling, I feel like he got old shit that he can still drop and he gon'
Is that
pull
going
it
to
back.
resonate in that area, or are people going to be happy to?
I think
But
so.
at the same time, people might be nostalgic about that.
The reason
It's
I
the
think
shit
so-
he was dropping right before he got locked up.
It was because it
You
didn't
never
last
know.
for that long. Like nigga, he only got probably 5, maybe 10 tracks max, and then nigga he got jammed up, and niggas was shmoney dancing for like a year and a half after he's been locked up.
Yeah.
So it's just like niggas is waiting to hear some other bullshit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
How long ago did he get locked up?
he was jailed up for like 2-3 years.
I think longer than 2. Yeah.
Oh, then,
It
yeah.
feel like 4 or 5.
5.
I'm not sure.
So, if it's 4 or 5 niggas that was 15, we got banged up. It's 20 years old now. If he was 20 when he got banged up, he's 25 now. You still gonna receive Bobby like you did 5
Exactly.
years ago?
It all depends.
5 years is a long time
Yeah.
these days. Now that's what I'm saying. He could receive. It could be us, the niggas that's been waiting for him to get out. But I don't think it's gonna hold. You know what I mean? Like. Cardi not even really holding. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas
Her
not
shit
holding.
is-
Tekashi is holding because he's in that. He's trolling. Niggas ain't holding. X holding because he died. Where's Yachty? Uzi not holding. Niggas ain't holding. Herbo, they holding underground. The niggas that was hot 5, 3, 2 years ago, they holding. They not really holding, my nigga. We holding.
Yeah, they said he got
I
locked.
would say
He
so.
got locked in 2014.
I would
4
say
years.
I would say so too. Also because not only that, like fucking Meek be shouting them out still. Frenchie be like he still be getting shout outs from.
So do Max B. So a lot of niggas get shout outs.
It's almost like it's cool to shout out the
But let's
niggas.
be real though, Max B come home, he not writing no more music.
Nah, Max, I think Max.
How do you know
I
that?
think-
Why would you say
I
that?
think now that you said that as good as you said, I think he'll come home. I think if Max comes home, it'll be a bigger thing than Bobby,
Yeah.
music wise.
Only because niggas feel like Max is supposed to have been
I
come home.
think, to be honest, how I feel, I don't think Bobby was gonna last long.
Nah.
Period. Before
He had like 3 years max, yo.
I think he lasted as long as he did because he got locked up.
Mhm.
Had he not got banged up, I don't think Bobby lasts as long as people think he does. I think he got max 2-3 years. Because Bobby ain't nothing that's going. I don't think he's gonna drop records that's gonna age, my nigga.
But he had I don't want to say a trendsetter, but he follows the bread. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't stick with just his New York shmoney dance and shit. Like as you can see, he fucking with Meek, he fuck with the Coke Boys. Like he was worldwide.
Yeah,
He was going worldwide.
I'm talking
Like,
about his music itself. Like even his music, it ain't even. It's not holding now. Do you hear? I don't know.
You hear the first one.
Do you hear any
You
of
hear
this
the first
shit
one
now
on commercials
on the
and
radio
shit
in the
like that.
club or if anybody's out or anything? Like,
Not like
it's
that.
not even holding now,
But
my
that's just
nigga.
because
Like,
a nigga locked up though.
but that, nah, son, that's going.
Nah.
If you locked up,
If the
my
shit-
nigga, and you
yeah.
come home soon.
If the song is that fire, that shit's gonna rhyme
If the fans
regardless.
want it, if it's on Spotify being played, SoundCloud,
I don't want to hear that
YouTube,
because when Meek was jammed up, nigga, nobody was playing no Meek because they was waiting for
crazy
more Meek
as
to come
hell.
out.
intro was
You're
the number
crazy
one
as hell.
fucking song when he was
Nobody
locked up.
playing Meek.
I'm saying when Meek
The nigga
was-
shit spiked when he
I'm
got
saying,
locked
that's what I'm
up.
saying. I don't think niggas is playing Bobby right now. They playing Bobby while he locked up, like they was playing Meek. That's
No.
because Meek wasn't locked up for that long. He only
That's
had
it.
2 years on it, my nigga. That's what
it.
I'm saying. Like I feel like Bobby, he's definitely he'll come out, drop some shit, but I don't think it'll hold, my nigga. Honestly. You
Like I
could
said,
be right.
people
I
will
ain't
be
saying that
happy
you wrong. You could
on
be
some
right,
old,
shit.
okay, Bobby's out, let's see the first shit he put out, and then you'll know.
But the way fans are now,
They're so
from
fickle.
what Bobby was,
They're fickle,
all
my
you know
nigga.
is he could come out and they be like, nah, that ain't it.
That ain't it.
It's trash. He got locked up. He came out. And
I like that 4 years
and
ago.
once
I was 14.
once that narrative hits the internet, it's over with
Yeah.
Bobby. Because once a narrative hits the internet, you're fucking done, my
He's
nigga.
done. That shit
You are
spreads
done
like
unless you have that
wildfire.
hardcore fan base.
Man, regardless, even if when he does come home and if he drops some shit and niggas ain't liking it, he gonna hop on a feature with somebody that niggas is fucking with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who you think you'll link up
He
with?
going straight to Meek. I'm trying to tell you, he gonna link Meek. Either
That would
gonna
be some fire
he
shit.
either
That would
gonna
be
link
dope.
Meek or Frenchie. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Frenchie actually owned one. No, wait, now Frenchie actually helped put him out there with that like that.
I mean, ain't really no noise for Frenchie to make. Frenchie out here trying to like doing charities and shit for them Haitian niggas.
Where's Bobby from? He's Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, the reason I can't wait for Bobby to come home is because I want to see, I think, for real, I think him and that 6ix9ine shit gonna be real. I think, not even real, I think that nigga Bobby, them
stupid
niggas,
that nigga would be to get out of jail.
I think he got smarter. I don't think he gonna do nothing dumb.
Cause he be stupid.
Because he set himself up in his music to get him locked up. You think he would come home and
Exactly.
get
He's probably
6ix9ine?
think about how long this nigga been sitting there thinking about that shit. If I
Yeah,
didn't
like-
say these few bars,
I could be out. And
if
doing
I didn't
all
say
this
these
money.
few bars, and they were dope ass bars, but if I didn't say these few bars, I wouldn't be sitting here thinking about why did I write these few bars. Think
you
about
can't,
that.
can't
man.
really say that's every criminal though who did
Exactly.
get locked up.
You get locked up, and the first thing you think of, why did I do this?
Nigga be like, who fell asleep in the getaway car. Damn it, if I didn't close my eyes,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe the next damn son, if I ain't steal that pack of gum or something.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of what ifs, so it's just like, I don't know.
But to have a hit song out and you know your career's about to boom, you sit back watching numbers and
That's that thing though. You think
that shit's gotta feel
that
crazy, my
could've been his
nigga.
peak.
Yeah, it could have
And
been.
it could be all down. It could have been all downhill after that, even if he didn't get locked up.
Mhm.
That could have been his peak. Like it could have not been, but I don't think people aren't receiving music and blowing up like it used to be.
Nah.
Nigga. Like the only people
It's
that
single
are
driven.
that come out and are huge have already came out.
Yep.
Who's came out in the last 2 years? That's fucking huge, my nigga. Like Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, the niggas that came out back then. Like these artists that come out now, these SoundCloud rappers
Single
that get
driven.
big, they don't last long. They got what 2, 3 years max.
It'll be that one song on their SoundCloud that motherfuckers gravitate to.
Yeah.
They bump the shit out that shit until
a
it's
few
dead.
months, and
then they're looking for the next one, and he's like, I ain't got no more.
like, it's crazy. Like music today is different. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're
Exactly.
right.
Yeah, I hope
that
I'm wrong
Bobby
too.
gets on, like, cause I fuck with Bobby.
I think
and
Bobby,
I like
Bobby
his
gonna
energy.
put on. I think Bobby gonna put on.
Cause I like his energy. I like Designer's energy. I was mad
Exactly.
Designer didn't catch on.
Yeah.
Like I was hoping Designer would catch on, but he fell off, and that shit upset me because I love that nigga's energy. Man. I would love to go. I still to this day.
I
I'll
go
go
to
to a
Designer
Designer show.
Yeah,
I
the
do
nigga be
this
everywhere, yo.
Son,
Like
that
a fucking
shit is
cartoon.
fire.
All that nigga just got. As soon as that nigga comes on stage, I'm hyped. Cause that nigga comes out like,
And you sit there like, that's right, my nigga. That's right, my nigga.
That's how Bobby made niggas feel. That's how I feel. I was like, oh shit. As soon as you hear Bobby saying some shit was going down, I was like, yeah, son.
No, I can't even lie. One of the reasons why I think I fuck with Bobby, because Bobby made it cool to, like, he's one of them niggas made it seem like, sometimes it's cool to have money and wild out. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Bobby was shooting music videos with fucking champagne bottles splashing everywhere. Nigga was in a, if you watch his computer's video, right? My man was in the car, right? Chilling in the sunroof going right, he lost his hat. My man looked back and pointed at his hat and was like, he's still dancing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, your average, like a nigga like me, cause I done done it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I just stopped the whole wheel.
My
Hey,
hat,
yo, pull back, nigga, I dropped my hat. Hey, yo, I run out the car, go grab my hat. My man was on the fucking New York bridge with the fitted on, dancing. Shit flies off, he like, oh, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He's still out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with that vibe.
That scene and be like, yo, stop overhead lids real quick.
Bobby was also one of them niggas who rapped about shooting up the club and being in the trap, but made it sound so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Bobby's one of them niggas who, like, yeah, like, he started influence, yo, when you grow up, be a trap star. You could do it.
Trap star? No, not trap. Trap.
You know, Bobby for a lot longer than I thought. That's what's up. Fucking, son, did y'all see that shit with a dude called the cops on the nigga that fouled him?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Son, my nigga.
Fouled him in the basketball.
That's wild. Son, nigga.
White folks, man.
White boys out here wild.
Oh. This is the hardest foul in America, bro. What you guys say, bro? You calling the cops if you get fouled, Berto? You calling the cops if you get fouled? You calling the cops if you get fouled? Have you ever been called for a basketball foul before the? No. This your first time?
That's my first basketball foul.
You were coming for a basketball foul?
Not for that, no. I just heard it was a fight.
Oh, okay.
But I'm like, all right.
Man, they called you for a foul, man.
I thought these was your joints. TV, you playing again? Oh, in the spot that was for our team, right?
Why, PB?
White folks. Dude on the camera was the funniest shit. Nigga ran up to the cops like, this is the first time you ever been out here for a foul? He was like, my first time. He was like, shit crazy, right? Because he got fouled on the basketball. He was just talking hella shit.
Cause that's real
shit crazy, right? Wasting taxpayer money because he got fouled on the basketball player. It's some bullshit.
And it wasn't even like, foul. It was a screen.
Yeah.
It was a screen. It wasn't like,
And you can tell the nigga, the nigga must have said it. Dude ran over and got his phone and was like, what you gonna do? No, serious. He said, so you gonna call the cops? Because you got fouled. The dude trying to walk away from the camera. He done already said that shit. Dude wanted that shit on film. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna do what? You gonna call the cops because you got fouled? That shit was fucking hilarious, nigga. And the cops standing there like, shaking his head like, come on, man. Like, you got me over here like this.
Wasting niggas' time.
I could be eating some Cheetos or some shit.
Michelle Williams checked into a mental hospital.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Pray for her.
That's weird because she was advocating for that for a couple of years now, foundations and shit, not knowing she was already leading that shit.
That's crazy. Alright, let's get to some fucking sports. We need to get about it here. Dirk is still playing. How old is Dirk?
I don't know. He was 36.
This nigga just signed another year for $5 million. Saying if you gonna give me $5 million a year,
It's gotta be like 42.
I don't care if I'm 50.
I'm taking that shit.
$5 million. That nigga at least gotta be like in his early mid 40s.
That's crazy, but I mean, fuck it. If he can still play, why not, right?
He seemed like one of the niggas that he just enjoys the game of basketball.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like as long as he's playing, because that's what he loves to do. That he seems like one of those players.
One thing I like to correct myself last episode, I had made a mistake and said that fucking Kawhi Leonard was European. I think he's not European.
He not?
I had just read about some shit like Kawhi Leonard from the hood.
I told you that nigga looked like he from Georgia.
They said that nigga watched his pops get murdered in front of him and all that. Like, that's why he don't talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they said ever since then that nigga's been a mute. And he been just playing ball. Turns out that nigga didn't even, well I heard that nigga didn't even pick his college choices, mom did. Like, cause he don't talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what? Like, so yeah, I would like to clear out that.
I feel like a dickhead now.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, yeah, like he.
That nigga never talks. You ever seen him in the interview?
I'm thinking like
never seen that nigga in the interview.
But it's just like he probably talks behind closed doors. Like he'll probably talk to his agents, spit a couple words. But other than that, think of Kawhi Leonard now. He don't talk.
He don't talk, my nigga.
He reminds me of fucking like DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, it looked like something happened to him. Like, DeMar DeRozan reminded me of Kenny off of South Park.
Somebody not a TV.
They seem like they kind of like the same kind of person.
Where do you think?
He's from Compton, DeMar DeRozan.
No, I think
he be having like depression. He's really depressed with shit like that. He gets some shit.
That's cause that nigga, he be having on and off games. Nigga, that shit gets to his head. That nigga be like, that nigga start shooting hella threes.
He depressed because he be having on and off.
Oh, them niggas just got traded, right?
Yeah, them too. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like for a nigga not to be talking, right? You think Kawhi Leonard said so?
Right.
Like for him to leave the Spurs?
I was told he
probably let that shit
didn't want
tip.
to play. He said he didn't want to play. Like a lot of the time last year, he sat out because him himself didn't want to play. He didn't feel ready. Because he was ready to come back last year.
But it's just like, do you think he spoke himself?
To who?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think.
Like, do you think he's like?
Because he's the
like,
only one
I
that's
don't
going
feel
to
like playing.
He has to. Because who else is going to say it?
Yeah,
True.
Yeah,
He's gonna be like,
but that's what I'm saying though. It's just
I
like,
hit him with the. So you gonna play? You want 100%? So you're not gonna play? You want to trade it? The fuck is going on?
Nigga, use your words, nigga. Use your words. You went to college, bitch. How'd you get here?
but it's just like,
He said you will stay.
No, it's just funny because like as you sit back and think, it's just like, yo, it's like, you couldn't even have a conversation with Kawhi Leonard now. The fact that I told you that, you couldn't even picture yourself talking to him. He one of them niggas who be like this, who's zoned
I
out.
go just like I just did.
Exactly.
He just shakes his head and shit.
He would frustrate the fuck out of me trying to talk to him. I would be
I don't
so
even think
fucking frustrated, like nigga, fucking talk, yo, like.
I don't even think he shakes his head. He was like one of them niggas who talk with his eye. Like he talks to him, he be like,
or he got. He has this nigga next to him that just knows. And then he's like, nah,
he ain't want that shit.
You sure you don't want it? Yeah, he don't want that shit. He just be next to him and everything. Like, even when he sleep, he just rolls out of bed. Must water.
Kawhi said his contract's not good enough. He said, want some water?
yo, I'm trying to tell you, talk with the eyes, that nigga be like, just like you say, he's like, you want to get traded?
That's what it looked like.
Papa bitch say, yo, you playing tonight?
Nah, I'm good.
There it up.
These are stupid.
Oh, that shit.
Alright, Dirk's still playing. Maybe. Jamal Crawford is still a free agent.
Word?
Yeah, son. Somebody posted, one of the NBA players, Isaiah Thomas, posted and was like, yo, I can't believe Jamal Crawford's still a free agent.
That's crazy.
And Jamal was like, yeah, it must be the new NBA or some shit like that.
That's crazy.
And for
The nigga
anybody,
produces regardless.
for
Like
anybody,
him and Lou Williams are $6 million a year.
for anybody,
Yeah.
for anybody who thinks that Jamal Crawford is washed up, I hate you.
I'm not washed up.
He could start on any NBA
Any
team.
NBA team.
And that's the crazy. I think like he signed part of his contract like nah, like I have to be $6 million.
It's him.
Like I think that's in his contract.
And Andre Iguodala. I think that's how they are.
I think that's in their contract.
They prefer to be $6 million.
Yeah.
I swear to God, because all three of them, they could all start for any NBA team if they wanted to. I feel like
Lou did start.
Yeah,
Lou
started
started on the Hawks too.
I say when he was at the Sixers, he was starting too.
He started on the Hawks. Then he started on the Lakers.
I don't know. Yeah, it's fucking. And Dwayne Wade still doesn't know if he's gonna return to the NBA or not.
I thought he was staying when he went back to Miami.
Nah, I heard in I think a fucking Chinese or Asian team is offering him a huge contract to come play for them.
Take that trip, nigga.
I think why not? He's set in stone in the NBA. Dude. That's like Stephon Marbury.
That's like
they got a statue of that motherfucker in China. Stephon Marbury got a fucking statue in China, my nigga.
Oh shit.
But you gotta think about D Wade though, like his one son, well both his kids play ball.
He
Like,
go to big
you know
three
what I'm
like
saying?
Nick
his kids.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to say like his kids won't make it overseas, but you know what I'm saying. He got his kids. His kids are in high school.
Overseas.
Exactly.
They would be noticed more overseas.
I run nigga shit right. Who got the tough? Who you think son is the toughest in the ball game right now?
Balling?
Yeah. Whose kids?
Iggy. I would say Shaq's kid.
Sharif is a fucking
It
joke.
might be Sharif, my nigga.
Yo.
It'd be either Sharif or Lil Bronny. Because Bronny
Yeah.
be balling. But I think I might have to rock with Sharif.
Shaq's
Nigga,
boy,
have you
boy,
seen?
yeah.
I don't
He
know.
just
I
signed,
have
he went to college. He's in the college now.
Okay.
Out of
Tennessee, maybe,
out of the
something like
three young cats, out of Bronny, D Wade's son, and Nate Robinson's son. Nate Robinson's son got bunnies.
I haven't seen Nate Robinson.
Not Nate Robinson's son plays with well, he used to play with Brown's son.
Oh, so
Yeah, like them niggas used to go to the games with each other to go watch their kids play.
Maybe,
Like,
I mean, I fuck with Bronny. They gas a lot of his shit.
that's because it's bad.
You see a lot of this shit that he does is gas, man.
Yeah.
But I can see he definitely has potential.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of these.
As far as anybody think he's gonna be anywhere as near as his father is,
Oh, no.
you're
I
blind.
mean, he got years and years of work.
But like off the strength, like you know how you can tell when a nigga's gonna develop into,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Pure talent.
That nigga's gonna be like his son's gonna be like Kyrie.
Speaking of,
like,
how do y'all feel about LaMelo Ball? I think that motherfucker is, and I think he's better than fucking Lonzo.
I think the other one
like Lonzo's overrated.
Jello, son, I don't think. Have you seen recently? This motherfucker shot like 54 times and made 17. Jello has to shoot a lot. I seen this nigga. They play in their dad's league, the JBA, whatever it is. But son, this nigga Jello shoots a lot. He makes points. Like him and Melo both had 48 points. He shot at least 15 more times. This nigga like he can shoot,
consistent.
but son,
is highly.
yeah, that's what I said because I watched them all and I always thought Jello would be the one. But then as I watched, son, LaMelo may be the best ball brother.
And no guys like that's the thing though. LaMelo really got a shot though. Like
he
really shoots
he got
for
bunnies. I'm talking like this nigga got rebounds.
Did you see when he first dunked? When he first did dunk, that nigga, it was I think at his birthday. They threw him a party. That nigga at first he couldn't dunk, and that nigga he almost dunked on Lonzo, and then him and Lonzo was trying to dunk back and forth, and that nigga Lonzo like gave that nigga bread. Like yo, you dunk in the game, I give you cash right now and shit. That nigga was like bet. And his dad was like, you ain't dunking in no games. You know what I'm saying? I even that up. Next thing you know, LaMelo dunked for the first time. That's when everybody was dicking that nigga. Like,
that nigga, he nice, my nigga. Like,
yeah, out of the brothers, I feel you know, only because
LaMelo might be the best. I hope LeVar don't fuck it up for him, because he fucked it up for Jello. Jello could be playing for UCLA right now. He fucked that up for Jello. I hope he don't do that shit for LaMelo, because I would like to see LaMelo.
That's the only thing about like the balls, like you know what I'm saying. None of them get to make their own choices. Their dad makes all their choices.
Like I understand, I fucked with LeVar, and I understand what he was doing, and I like his angle. But as far as with his kids, I think he'll play in college. If he played in college,
no, he played in the NBA.
He did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Who did?
LeVar. That's why he keeps saying he's better than Jordan. He felt like I think so. I think he got hurt.
I'm better than Jordan.
I think he got hurt.
Everybody wanna be like Mike.
I don't know. I think LaMelo though. You think LaMelo would have a chance with the 3 points going against Steph?
Nah, he's not that consistent. He got a long way.
You don't think so? You don't think he's that consistent? Well, I'm saying for at late his age.
He shoots a lot too. Like him, they shoot a lot.
But I
not like Jello shoots.
But I'm saying though, like Melo's gonna shoot probably like no gas. Like, I'm not gonna gas. Melo's gonna shoot like probably like I'd say Melo would shoot like 13 for 20.
I think Melo could be
like
KD. If he puts his I think he has the potential to be like a KD.
You know who's supposed to be like KD right now, and who's like not, but everybody compared him to that nigga Brandon Ingram on the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
They said he's supposed to be the exact replica of KD.
I think with Brandon, I don't think he has the right people around. He had the right people around him. He doesn't shoot. He doesn't shoot nowhere close to a KD.
Who?
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
He don't shoot nowhere close to a KD. KD's a fucking sniper, my nigga. But built wise and shit, I think if he has the right people this year, you might see a different Brandon Ingram.
You be seeing KD, how KD be like coming at niggas like when niggas be coming at KD, his remarks be like, nigga, shut the fuck up. So like KD be in his feelings, like niggas be like, they're like, KD, how you feel about today's off game?
Suck my dick.
Yeah, he'll be like, nigga, fuck you in the hole you came out of. Nigga. Like
he had burner accounts, my nigga. That nigga definitely a bitch ass. Carmelo deal, son. Melo was just living his best life, fucking destroying every team he goes to.
I ain't gonna lie. We be using like Houston only because niggas just dropped Trevor.
No.
Nigga, we just lost Trevor Ariza and
So,
playing Capella.
If
Like
you
they really have
think
nobody.
Carmelo is gonna replace a Trevor Ariza.
And
Trevor
Clay
Ariza is a
Capella?
friggin' D.
Well,
Melo is what? He ain't a friggin' he ain't D.
Nigga,
I don't know what the fuck Melo is a cancer to an NBA. I love Melo. I always love Melo. But to be honest, Carmelo is a cancer to any NBA team that he goes to. The only Melo doesn't even have the passion to play basketball like he does. He's only in it for the fucking bag. You can look at Melo and say he don't even want to be on that fucking court, my nigga. He don't give a fuck about winning. I think if the Rockets get Melo, it's the worst thing they could possibly do. Go for anybody else you see in free agency. Do not. I guarantee if he goes to fucking Houston, I bet you will be nowhere close to where you were last year. He is detrimental.
I want to still pick up Jamal Crawford.
That would be better. Way fucking better than a Carmelo, my nigga. Son, it's a waste. You know how I know it's a waste? Melo got traded to the Hawks, my nigga. They traded him and they told him they will buy out his contract, but he can go anywhere else. He won't play for the Hawks. You're gonna pay a nigga's whole fucking contract, but he can't play for you. $27 million. I'll buy it out, but you ain't finna play. You can go somewhere else with your option. That's what they gave you. You can go to Atlanta will sign you, buy out your contract, and you can choose whoever you want to. That's why they said he's Houston. He's traded to Atlanta. He don't play for OKC. They traded him to Atlanta. OKC? Yeah. They traded him to Atlanta. He doesn't play for OKC right now. Right now, Melo is a Hawk right now.
Oh, wow.
He goes from the Hawks because they bought out his contract. So he's with Atlanta right now. He's not in OKC. But he's not playing for Atlanta because they don't want him. They said he can play, he can go wherever he wants. That's why they said Houston may be who he goes to. Melo is detrimental, my nigga. To the point where they're willing to pay him $20 million is not fucking play. Not even play, get the fuck out of town. Just come here, get the money, get the fuck out, my nigga. That's bad, son. Like, there's no way. There is no way Houston don't go to, because I like Houston. I want Houston to win. I don't want Melo to go to Houston, my nigga. I don't want him to go to the Sixers. Melo needs to fucking cash out and go live in LA.
Get him the fuck out of there.
Either go across seas or go to the Big Three, JBA, something.
Word, go to the Big Three.
Detrimental, my nigga. I think he'll thrive in the Big Three because, you know what I'm saying? I think he'll be way better in the Big Three than the NBA, my nigga.
Yeah, I would like to see that. Big Three.
We love you, Melo. We gotta fuck out of here, y'all.
Get the fuck out of there.
Alright, we done.
Yo, that's a motherfucking Rich app for the Real Spill Podcast, episode 11 on them. You know what I mean? 11 on them.
See y'all niggas next week. Oh, hold on, I got.
Yo, take these niggas out, JoJo.
I got my man.
Take him out though.
He go by the name of Han Deckman.
Han Deckman?
Yeah. He got some music, right? This is this nigga I work with. I fucks with him. I need y'all to check him out. I don't know his SoundCloud though. I'm gonna get his shit. And next week, I'm gonna give y'all niggas links to his SoundCloud or wherever. I fuck when I want to get him in the studio and shit with the homies. He got some shit on him.
Yeah. What do you go by again?
Han Deckman.
Han Deckman.
H-A-N Deckman. D-E-C-K.
You guys want to do Sunny Sativa?
Yeah, Sunny, you watching? I want you to come out here. I want to get an interview with you, my nigga. So send me some shit we can listen to.
Next week?
Next week? We can do it next week.
Next week, Sunny Sativa on the motherfucking podcast. We going in, nigga.
We out here, though. I'll see y'all niggas next week.
Dubs, it's your boy.
Yeah.
The ruler.
Peace out, nigga.
Bless.
Fear makes for a good friend. If you're not afraid to lose, then what'll make you win? You always gotta be a step ahead. Step ahead. It cannot be a truce when it's you against the rest. I don't mean to be the guy that's talking shit. I can't secure the bag if I'm always giving tips. Got a problem, I hate seeing them ahead. Who? So I can't be feeling blue if the enemy is red. This a message I don't want you to forget. To the rents, friends, whoever, I will never quit. What I've heard about this life is such a lie. Everybody went their average and they died with regret. So fear's causing me to wanna strive. Then I'm absolutely grinding to the day I'm not alive. If you don't believe me, we can make a bet. If success is in my life, then it's what I'm gonna get. I ain't running from a motherfucking thing. Ooh, yeah. Eyes on the prize, ain't no time to even blink. Ride the wave, I'm the one to make you sink. Ooh, yeah. The youth is really high, they got you lower than you think. And never overlook who you be drinking with. Why? It's the same energy you should be bringing with. How I murder all the beats and how I think of shit. What? John Wilkes in the booth, the producers I've been linking with. Ain't nobody really felt pain. Till you had to hold a casket and put it in the grave. Oh, I wonder if I'm making all you proud. I've always been afraid I'll let everybody down. See, it's fear that's been keeping me sane. I've always felt the pressure to make sure we have a name. So for anybody who is gonna doubt, this is deeper than you think. I recommend you listen now.